Have you checked the children? You're a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes that is better.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird, here to do an emergency teaser trailer reaction. I don't know if you guys knew this, but the teaser trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's finally dropped. There was a whole thing about the trailer, the full trailer leaking a few weeks back. I did not watch any of that footage. I did watch Meat Canyon's video about it, but he had blurred out most of it, so I didn't see anything. So I don't know what's to come. But that was a whole big thing. There was a lawsuit because, or there's probably going to be a lawsuit because one of the employees leaked the trailer and then actually released an apology video. So either that was a really, I hate to say it, really clever marketing technique from Blumhouse, creating that whole scenario and just playing it out in the media, or, you know, it was a real thing. And the two, I think it was like a 2+ minute trailer that leaked. This time we're getting like a 45-second teaser trailer. So a lot of the footage from the trailer, I'm guessing, isn't in this. But this is the first teaser trailer. Guys, Five Nights at Freddy's, if you aren't aware of this property, I mean, I don't know how at this point. It's probably the hottest horror property that you can talk about right now. And that's just because of the fervent fan base that it's created over the many years that it's been around at this point. I think the FNAF franchise is maybe like 8-9 years old at this point. I don't even think it's a decade old, honestly. But it's finally getting the first full-length feature coming out from Blumhouse. Everyone knows that Blumhouse can do things right, but they can also fumble the ball. You know, the Halloween series, the trilogy that they made, are prime examples of both sides of the spectrum. But there are some other, you know, not great Blumhouse movies and some other great Blumhouse movies. So you never know what you're going to get. But I am very hopeful for this one because I think Jason Blum, the fan base alone, let him know how important that this franchise is to most people that love, you know, horror, that are aware of this franchise. So this is the franchise that spawned Willy's Wonderland. This is the franchise that spawned the Banana Splits movie. The killer animatronic movement is because of Five Nights at Freddy's, and yet Five Nights at Freddy's hasn't had a bite at that full-length feature apple yet. So that's what they're doing this year. I put this film on my top 10 movies to be excited about this year. I think it was my number 2 or number 1. But it hadn't been announced yet. I was like, I just feel like if they're filming in February, which I knew they were, that they're going to release it this year. And lo and behold, it's coming out like the week before Halloween or something like that. It is in October, and I couldn't be more excited. So that's enough. That's the lead in. That's where I'm at going into this. If you guys weren't aware of the franchise, it's killer animatronics from Chuck E. Cheese or Showbiz Pizza, depending on which area of the country you are from. So yeah, killer animatronics that are supposedly possessed by children, but that has to come up. That has to come up in the film, but I don't know that that'll come up in the marketing. So we'll see. Here we go. Let's. Oh man, I'm so excited. Okay, hang on. Let's pull it up. Hang on. I know I don't have anything to be scared of you guys seeing because I don't download illegal shit, but it's always unnerving having my desktop on screen. All right, so Five Nights at Freddy's official teaser. I'm going to pull this up here. Oh, man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then make that good there. All right, here we go. All right, here in 3. Hang on, make sure the volume's up. I can hear it good. Okay, I'm going to turn that volume up. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where fantasy and fun come to life.
I already want to pause. Oh, they look cool.
If you're watching this video, it means you've been selected as Freddy's newest security guard.
The animatronics were made by Jim Henson Studios. That's so exciting. They look so good.
So much fun together.
it's Foxy. Is that all we get? Oh, God. Oh, okay. I really liked it, though. Okay. Wow, they packed a lot into that 45 seconds. That flew by for me, guys. That flew by for me. But I'm so excited based on what I saw. Okay, I gotta compose myself. Okay, wait. I'm gonna watch it one more time with sound. One more time, all the way through with sound. Here we go. All right.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where fantasy and fun come to life. Hit it, guys.
Wow, they nailed the era. They look
If
good.
you're watching this video, it means you've been selected as Freddy's newest security guard.
Oh, the cupcake.
Hello?
We're going to have so much fun together.
Okay. All right. So, all right. I've got my head around it a little bit better. So I guess there's some things that could be picked apart, but I'm gonna go through it a little bit at a time. Okay. So the 80s, you know, video style is you know, spot on. I love the background noise, which is if I think it was actually from the very first game. I don't know, I could be wrong on that. Don't but it's the song that would play if you ran out of power and Freddy actually was going to attack you. It would play this that one, and that's what's kind of playing in the background behind this. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, I'll turn the sound back on so I can refer to it.
Yeah, where fantasy Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where
Yep.
fantasy and fun come to life. Hit it,
Do
guys.
do do do. Okay. So yeah, you got the ball pit, you know, the pizzeria stuff, the flare, all the buttons on her. I mean, that it looks good. It does look like, I don't know if it's the post-production they're putting on this, but
Fantasy
some of
and
this
fun.
looks like very rinky-dink set kind of thing. But I guess, yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could have gone bigger on the set. But maybe they need room to grow because this was the initial pizzeria spot. And the restaurants did get bigger and better as they went along. But they do capture the era, and it looks good. Okay, so now let's look at the creatures. Okay, so this is Freddy and Chica. Freddy Fazbear and Chica the bird. Okay, and so we have... Hang on, okay. So we got Freddy, Chica, and Bonnie. Bonnie the bunny. So that's Freddy, that's Chica, that's Bonnie the bunny. No Foxy to be found on this stage, but I know Foxy's in it because we see Foxy's foot. It's got to be Foxy because Foxy's the only one that's got that metal foot of the original quadrilogy. The original Quattro. What the hell am I trying to think of? Oh god, there's people yelling at the screen right now. The usual quadruple, I don't know. Quartet. That's what it is. The original quartet. Oh boy, what a night. All right, so I love this. This is what looks modern, like, and the Josh Hutcherson stuff we're going to see in a minute. Like, this is a cool transition from that old video to the rundown. Like, I actually really like this shot, the rundown Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So okay, so this is interesting though. So this is basically saying that the story proper with Mike is going to be at a closed down Freddy Fazbear's Pizza rather. Now I can't remember if in the first game if it was already closed down as well, or if it was still operating during the day and then you were just the nighttime security guard. Because this gives the impression that he's going to be a nighttime security guard at a closed down pizza restaurant. And again, I haven't played the original games in a long time since I did it on the channel like 8 years ago or whatever, but I don't remember if this whole thing takes place while it's closed down or not. So people in the comments, please help me out down below. Back me up. All right, so yeah, so Josh Hutcherson, good actor. I'm excited to see him play. So the thing about him playing Mike the security guard is that this role, as the series goes on, it gets deeper and deeper, where he's not just Mike the security guard, so to speak. But I don't know if that's the route they're going to go, so I'm not going to talk about that right now. But nonetheless, Mike the security guard, played by Josh Hutcherson, very excited about it.
It means you've been
Okay, hang on, taking a look at the pizzeria real quick before we get to the Bonnie reveal, which is cool. All right, so the pizzeria reveal, that's kind of cool, right? I'm just taking a look at the production design is looking good. They nailed the look. Okay, yeah, looks good. Sorry, I'm just taking it in. We got the Chica stained glass down here. There's Bonnie stained glass back here. There's the ordering window, the the nice neon look, the 50s kind of diner look almost. I dig it. All right, continuing on. So that shot of Bonnie is unnerving to me. It's weird. They did such a good job making the animatronics look like the animatronics in the game that they almost look fake. Like, almost like they're CG, but it's not. Like, this is... And again, if you didn't hear me while I was playing the trailer, the animatronics were done by the Jim Henson Studios, right? Jim Henson's Creature Shop. That's awesome, right? That's the people that have done the Labyrinth movie. They've done the Dark Crystal movie and the Dark Crystal Netflix series only a couple of years ago. Jim Henson's Creature Shop knows their way around of making fake things look real or, whatever, but in a very practical way. So that's encouraging to me. And Bonnie right here is like, it's kind of the first glimpse we get, right, of the animatronics. I don't know if we saw... Anyway, the first real close-up, and that's Bonnie's even unnerving here, right? Even not operational, that's fucking unnerving. So all right, Bonnie's looking good, and that's Freddy again. It's so weird because it looks CG, but it's not. Like, that's what the Creature Shop actually built it to look like that, unless it is CG, and I don't know. Like, that's how good it is. I can't tell if it's meant to be CG or if that's practical, but I think that's practical. And is that the cupcake? Is that Chica's cupcake? Yeah. So this is Chica's cupcake with the single light up candle. So this is in the plate that Chica is carrying. So all right. The sign looks dope. I mean, oh, I'm so excited about this. When the story trailer comes out for this, I am going to be all over that as well. So I just have to pick this apart. Okay, cool. So here we go. So this Celebrate poster over here, this is one of the images that always comes up when I Google images of Five Nights at Freddy's. So I think that's funny that that's one of the posters they have in the background. All right, so this is where there's Easter eggs already. Okay, so the security station. This is where Mike the security guard sits. And there are a lot of things. Everything in here is something that was in the video game, right? The fan is a staple. The fan is in most of the video games. In fact, I think all of them. There's always a fan, even in part 4, which takes place in a kid's bedroom. There's still a fan in that one. These are the security monitors, which is really cool. It's how you keep track of where the animatronics are at any given time. The notebook is always in there. The lamp is always in there. The books piled up and everything like that. Like, this is a real authentic representation. Oh my gosh, representation of the Five Nights at Freddy's security office. So that is very exciting right there. Okay, so yes, this is, so that's Chica's cupcake that we saw from a different angle before. It's got the sunken in eyes. We have Bonnie, we have Freddy, we have Chica, and then over here we have the supply closet. And basically in the game, you monitor the security monitors, the Department of Redundancy department, and you try and track where the animatronics are, and if they're cutting close to you, you close the doors of the security office so they can't get to you and stuff like that. Like, if there's not a scene where Josh Hutcherson doesn't have to close the doors in order to keep away the animatronics, then it's going to be a bummer. But this is still a really great representation of the game. And again, this looks like a CG representation. This looks like this was the game, but no, I think this is the actual built animatronics on a camera that they made look black and white and look this old and grainy. Oh God, it's so cool. I love it. Okay, nothing I'm missing in the, oh, okay, hang on. Let me see Freddy at the very end there. Okay, so is this Freddy creeping on him, or did he already know Freddy was there, and then he's turning to look at everyone else maybe out of their place too? I don't know, but Freddy is big compared to Josh here, so that's exciting that he's intimidating that way. Awesome.
We're going to have so much fun together.
I think so too. Okay, so I don't remember ever being strapped down like this, but I know in later games similar situations were like this. But what is this? So who is this? Who opens up into this? Like, my first thought is this was going to be the puppet, but no, this looks like a damaged, is it a damaged Freddy? It's someone that's got a jawline on the right, but it's got a section of the cheek eaten, like carved out or eaten on the left, or our left, his right. But the fact that the animatronic opens up into blades, see, that is curious to me, because the animatronics never really had like blades and stuff like this on the inside. It was just the mechanics of the animatronics that would crush people that would go inside. So the fact that there are these specific blades and stuff, that's weird. I don't know, unless they're making Afton like really crazy and he actually built it with these blades inside, which I guess is an easy continuity fix. You know, yeah, the games, they didn't have these weird blades inside, but now they do, because, you know, Matthew Lillard's Afton in this decided to make them torture devices that, you know, had blades inside. I don't know. It's a little weird, but it's still cool. The whole image is neat. The red eyes are unnerving, and I like the gears and stuff up here, the functionality behind the face, so that's pretty cool. All right, wait. Hang on, couple things here. That. Ah, see, Foxy. I knew Foxy was in here. So that's Foxy's silhouette. I never got a chance to look closely at it, but the long snout and the one... Because Foxy's basically... One side is metal and the other side is still Fox. He's like the Terminator. So this is Foxy's metal side and the head. And we're going to see the foot stamped down, and that's Foxy's metal foot. This is a cool shot. I really like Freddy's eyes in the darkness here. That right there, I'm going to take a screenshot of that shit, because that's a thumbnail right there. I love that. Cool. Yeah, so that's a great shot. Ooh, I love that. That I hope there's more of. So, all right, wait, who? Okay, I don't know who this is, but someone happens her way in here. Oh no, is this supposed to be the security guard from the most recent game that they're putting into this movie? Because I heard there was chatter of the security guard girl from the recent FNAF taking place in the mall, where you can actually run around and stuff. It wasn't FNAF VR. God, what was it called? Oh, Jesus. I'm going to get crucified for not knowing off the top of my head. Again, in the comments, please let me know what was the name of the most recent FNAF game. I watched everyone play it. I watched Matt Pat play it with the music, man, and all that stuff. So I did definitely watch it. I know what I'm talking about. I just don't know the name off the top of my head. I don't want to lose FNAF cred, guys. I'm so sorry. But anyway, this appears to be maybe the blonde security guard character from that game, because I heard she was in it. I hope that's not the case. I hope it's a different character, because it doesn't make sense to get to her so early in the story. But here we are. Let's continue. Okay. So, okay. I know what this is. I was curious about this. Oh, this is really cool. So this is the 5 children that get killed and stuffed into the animatronics. So there's Freddy, there's Bonnie, there's Chica, there's Foxy, and there's technically Golden Freddy also. And so 5 children, 5 animatronics, and that's the thing. There are 5 kids that are killed by the animatronics that someone creates. Again, I forgive me for spoiling. I'm talking about the game, right? I don't know if they're going to do that in the movie, but this looks like a vision that security guard Mike is having about the kids that were killed, right? So these are the 5 kids, and they run off, and and they cut. So here we go. Yeah, the kids run off, and they cut to a shot of Matthew Lillard playing William Afton. So William Afton is the one who goes crazy and helps build the animatronics that kill the kids. So purple guy, everyone. This is the purple guy in the games. Again, I don't know if they're gonna do it that way exactly in the movie, but God, I'm very excited to see what Matthew Lillard can bring to this part. He's actually really perfect for this. Okay. Couple things. So yeah, this is him still having the vision. This must be a co-worker, like another security guard that gets killed by the animatronics at some point. We do need cannon fodder at some point. So I'm guessing that's what that is, cannon fodder. Okay, and there you go. That's the Foxy foot, right? The Foxy silhouette. Well, it looks like both feet are metal here. One of them should still be a fox, but nonetheless, I think this is still Foxy. I think Foxy's getting revealed later in the movie. I think Foxy's going to be an Act 3 thing that shows up that people have to defeat, maybe. Defeat. Anyway, moving on. So this is cool, this little girl hiding in the ball pit. That's a pretty cool idea, right? To hide and still get air, but that's a really cool shot too. This is a Stephen King's Pennywise, It sort of. This is another screenshot worthy freeze frame. Like I'm excited about the cinematography. There's a lot of really cool shots in this, so I'm excited about the cinematography that we're getting on this. And yeah, this is really cool and unnerving, looking straight through the balls right at her. Oof, yeah. Okay, hang on. So again, that's real. Damn it. Anyway, that's real Bonnie, and it looks good. Bonnie looks good. Freddy looks good. Damn it. Son of a biscuit. Alright, hang on. Alright, I can't do it. I can't catch Freddy. Well, that's cool too. Alright. I'm not going to make that screenshot happen, that freeze frame, but there you go, guys. That's really exciting. And that's my reaction to the Five Nights at Freddy's teaser trailer. I can't help it. I'm a sucker for this franchise. I love the idea behind it. I love the way it's been executed across so many games, and the lore is just deepened, although it's made everything convoluted and confusing at times. It's so much fun, and I love the idea of haunted animatronics questing for revenge and killing fools in the process. I don't know. I think it's a ton of fun, and I think a lot of other people are going to enjoy the hell out of it as well. So thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are in those comments down below. Thank you to all of our patrons for supporting the channel the way that you do. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. Until next time, though, I've been Cecil Laird, and remember, stay scared.